Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting in a Fan. Good evening and happy holidays to all of you in YouTubeland. So it is my pleasure to continue this more than a walkthrough series of videos starring the Pride Tarot, a collaborative deck, which was published in April of 2020, which means that it was published more than 3.5 years ago. And we are featuring the King of Cups, illustrated by Catrin Welz-Stein. Catrin Welz-Stein, and if that name sounds familiar, it is because Catrin Welz-Stein also illustrated the Justice card in this very same tarot deck. But the focus is going to be on the King of Cups, so I'm going to say goodbye to the Justice card for now. And in a few moments, I'm going to put on my super high velocity reading glasses with the lights on the sides. Oh, these are filthy. Lord have mercy. I normally use a cloth, but in the moment, using the hem of my shirt, but that's a little better, but yeah, okay. So, to all of you YouTubeland, I'm going to put these on, so be ready. You might want to close your eyes for a bit. Okay. And of course, Drake is going to focus on the card while I read about the card, and then he'll come back to me when I'm done reading the card. Right, Drake? Are you sure, Drake? Thank you. Drake, of course, as you know, is more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos. King of Cups by Catrin Welz-Stein. The King of Cups card shows a fatherly figure who is calm, kind-hearted, and caring. The king is a wise leader and a diplomat who always respects other people's points of view. He understands the many levels of human nature, and his compassion brings out the best in people. The sailing ship is supported and protected by the king's presence. The ship is also a symbolic crown covering his head and represents the Pride movement. His hand guides a couple of fish through the sea and helps them find their way through the air bubbles, which represent spirituality and creativity. This card's message is that there is always a way to go, and kindness is always an option. What a beautiful interpretation of this card. I'm very impressed. I really am very impressed with how virtually every artist whose work is featured in this deck really amazingly, beautifully expresses themselves and the cards they're illustrating with their words. Oh, actually, let me read the bio about Catrin Welz-Stein. It's probably under W or S. Catrin Welz-Stein uses digital images to express her creativity and tell unique stories. Her collage artwork has an ethereal feel that explores the area between imagination and reality. Catrin lives in Germany with her husband and 2 children, but has also lived in Korea and Malaysia. Thus, there is also a subtle Asian influence in her work. She is the creator of Oracle of Mystical Moments, published by US Game Systems Incorporated. There is a Redbubble account, and there is an Instagram account. If there are any other links to Catrin Welz-Stein, I will include them in the description box for this video. And of course, in the description box for this video, I will also include the link to the video about the Justice card, which Ms. Welz-Stein also illustrated. So to all of you in YouTube, well, actually before anything else, thank you as always to US Game Systems Incorporated for publishing a beautiful tarot deck that honors and celebrates the contributions and the legacy of the LGBTQIA+ community, of which I form part, as well as the allies of the LGBTQIA+ community. And of course, a huge thank you to Catrin Welz-Stein and all of the other artists who have illustrated cards in this deck. And of course, to all of you in YouTube land, thank you so much for honoring who I am and what I do, and for honoring Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person, for my YouTube videos and everything he does as well. And of course, thank you for all the likes, all the comments, all the shares, all the subscriptions to my YouTube channel. Thank you extra bigly and extra beautifully to those of you who have already scheduled your sessions, and indeed a huge and ginormous thank you to everyone who availed themselves of my psychic services so far this year. I wish all of you a beautiful night, the happiest of holiday seasons, a wonderful week, and of course, stay in tune with your intuition, stay well, stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay tuned for the next video.